Hello, my name is Julie and this is KS Mom Crochets, and today is a look inside Crochet Zodiac Dolls by Carla Matrani. I love this book so much. I use this thing all the time. I think that it is an excellent reference book for creating your own doll. Because you can essentially mix and match some of the hairstyles, and I don't think it's meant to be that way, but that's the way that I use it. So I will like do her head on her body or her head on her body or whatever, and like mix and match the pieces, and it's worked out for me so far. I really love this. I don't really use it as a zodiac to make the zodiac dolls. Nothing wrong with zodiac signs or anything like that if you're into that, but I'm just not really into that. But I do love the book so much. This is definitely in my top 5 favorite crochet books that I own. And as of now, I have about 80 books, and this one is still in my top 5 just because I love it that much. The dolls are very simple to do. I think she did an amazing job on this book. And so we'll just go ahead and get into it. And the first page I see is this one right here that has all of the dolls laid out. And like I said, they're based on zodiac signs, so each one is different to be based on that sign. And so not only do you get like a standing doll, but obviously you get like a mermaid looking doll too. And I have made a mermaid from this book a long time ago. I just don't have her anymore. This has like the Wheel of Life. It's talking about the zodiac signs, I think. I don't really know. And then you have your elements, which are fire, earth, air, and water. Like I said, I don't follow stuff like that, so I really don't know what they're talking about, but it's okay. And then you have your tools and materials page. And then she goes into stitches, like the different stitches that she uses. She does use a bobble stitch for all of their noses. So like their nose is crocheted as you go. I just mark where that's at and I whip stitch my own nose because that's just a personal preference of mine. But if you like the bobble stitch nose, then it's a great thing to have in the pattern. But like I said, I don't prefer that nose, but I do mark it so I know exactly where it's going, and it's an easy way to place my eyes, because to me, like on some of these dolls here, their eyes look a little low for me, so I do go up a little higher than what she does. But I think they are so cute. Like I love her hair. I haven't made her yet. I've made her hair. I've made her hair before. I've definitely made the Gemini twins hair. But like I said, they're wearing different outfits, so you could make different outfits for your dolls as well. So this one is Aries. So to me, this gives off like a gesture vibe to me when I see it. I don't see like the horns and all that. But like the outfit here, you could turn it into a clown if you're into that, or a jester, or you could even use that as a guide to make pajamas. You know, so like when I look at these patterns, I see different versions of them in my head. She doesn't give like a ton of step-by-step pictures or anything like that, but these patterns are very, very simple to make, I feel like. I'm not going to say that this is a beginner-friendly book just because of that. I do want to say that it is written in US terms. So, yeah. And then the next pattern is Taurus, I think. Or Taurus. Is it Taurus? And that is what she looks like. And like I said, like I don't really see this part. I see this part. Like that outfit is cute. I'm not crazy. I don't know if I do the crop top, but I do like the way the skirt is made. I feel like, I could be wrong, I could be remembering wrong, but I think some of them have shoes made on and some of them might have shoes separate, but I can't remember. But all the bodies are basically made kind of similar, but there are maybe like a slight difference in them, so you do kind of got to read each pattern. But I haven't had any problem with interchanging them. And then this is what her hair looks like without that hat on. So like that's still another hairstyle option, because obviously the hair is made separate from the head. But I have noticed that if you're going to use a hairstyle from one doll and a body from another one, you really need to skip between the patterns. So like if you want her hair on a different body, you really need to do her head. You know what I'm saying? So like you would do the body for the one that you want their clothes, but then you would do her head, because there is, like I said, a slight difference in each pattern. And that's how I do it, and it works out fine for me. And then you have the Gemini twins here. So essentially it's the same pattern, but she does give you two different ways to do the hair, so that the hair is on one side or the other. And I really like this hairstyle. I have made, I think both of these are the Gemini. So this is a lovey that I made that has the Gemini hairstyle. And then this one right here I made, I think this is the full entire doll if I'm remembering right. And I made the hair and the hat is the same hat. It did wave up a little bit, but I really do love how she turned out too. So those are the only two that I have to show you, but I have made several that I have showed in my podcasts over the years. And then here is another picture of their hair without their hats on. And then the next one is Cancer. And I mean, I've never made her hair, but I do like her outfit. You could probably leave this part off. I'm not sure if it's I'm sure it's like sewed on to the hair, so her hair would probably look different without those things on. The only thing that I don't particularly like about this book is that she decreases her necks down, I think, to 12, and then she does like a longer neck. I'm not sure if you can tell. This is probably not the best one to show, but her necks are a little bit long, which I mean is realistic. Obviously I have a longer neck too, but when you're crocheting a doll, it really does make your heads wobble a little bit. So I usually change that to where that it's open more than 12 stitches. And I don't do as many rows for the neck area, just because I feel like that it gives you more stability for that head not to wobble back and forth. But you could use something to put in the neck area as well to stabilize it. I've heard people using hair curlers, pipe cleaners. I've used that. I was trying to think. There's a bunch of different things that you can use. Someone used a cork from like a wine bottle or something maybe. So there's totally a lot of different options that you could use to stabilize that neck area to where that it doesn't wobble. And then the next one is Leo, and I've never attempted her hair just because it's a lot, but I do love it a lot. I feel like her hair is definitely the most time consuming one. I would say that it's not really hard. It's just probably very time consuming. But I do really love her little outfit. I think it's adorable. So I could totally see making her body with a different head. But I would say that these dolls are not, I mean, like, this is a DK weight. Both of these were made with a DK weight. So these dolls are not very big in a DK. And I know I made it in a worsted weight too. I just don't have her like close to where I can get her. But she wasn't very big either. So these dolls are small enough to where that probably wouldn't be that bad to make. So what on that one, you make the hair cap, and then you go around and add all your curls. So that's not that bad, I don't think. And then this one right here, I feel like that I have made her hair, but I could be wrong. And it is Virgo. But I like her a lot. I even like her simple little dress she's got on. And like I said, she don't have any shoes on. Some of these are not made with shoes on. And some of them are made to have shoes on. Some of their dresses are removable, and then some of them, like this one for instance, is made by going into the front loops. So there she is. The next one is the Libra, and I like her little like, she looks like she's got pigtail buns. I like the hair around the face there detail. I really love her dress too. I feel like I might have made her dress or a variation of her dress, because sometimes I will just veer off and make my own version. You know, like maybe I like the top of the dress but I don't like the skirt, so I'll change the skirt to something else. And I feel like maybe I've done that with her, but I could be wrong. Now this one right here, I know I've made her clothes, and this is Scorpio. I don't think I've ever made her hair, but I know I've made her body. And like I said, she does have shoes. I can't remember if her shoes are separate or made into the body. No, her shoes are separate. So if you wanted shoes, you could probably, I think these shoes would probably fit all the dolls. You could just change the colors. I do like the back of her hair though. It's got like the bow. I do like that. I just haven't made her hair yet. And then there's Sagittarius. I know I've made her hair. I don't think I've made her body though. But I like her too. I really like, she's got like a little bun in the back of her head. There's what the top of it looks like. Looks like they, on the bow, they use wire in the bow. Next one is Capricorn. And I know that I have made one of the mermaids. I just can't remember which one. Her hairstyle looks very familiar. Like maybe I made that one, but I'm not sure. I can't remember. But I really do like her. So like I said, if you don't want that vibe of like the sign, the zodiac sign, you could easily leave these horns off and just make her a mermaid. And like I said, that's what I did a year or two ago. I can't remember. It's been a long time ago. And the next one is Aquarius. And I really like her hair as well with the pigtails. And I even kind of like her outfit too. You could use that as a guide to make overalls. And then there is her side view of her pigtails. And then the next one is Pisces, and her hair is a lot different. I think that I think that she brushed it out. That's what it looks like. I'm gonna have to look again. But like I said, I can't remember if I made her tail, and I know I made the other doll's hair with the mermaid, but I can't remember if I made her tail or not. I forgot. But I really like this one too. Like I even really like the hair. I think that is really neat. So this is what you do. I'm not sure how well that's showing up because it is white yarn that she's using. Let's see. So she uses mohair yarn to make her hair. So that's just mohair yarn to make that hair. But if you wanted hair like that and you didn't have mohair yarn, because, you know, I mean, you may not have that, you can always use a wire cat brush, attach it just the way that she did, and then just brush it out with that wire cat brush, and you would have the same effect. And it even tells you right here, if you'd rather not use mohair yarn for your Pisces doll, Virgo and Leo's hair are pretty good options too. So she did kind of have in mind to mix and match these a little bit, I think. And then that's the end of the patterns, and then it has your techniques and tutorials in the back. And so she does have like how to change color and all that, how to close your magic ring or your circle, how to attach the legs. So there are helpful things in this book. They're just not within the pattern. How to sew on your arms. I mean, there's quite a few technique pages right there. And then I do love that she provides all these different big pictures of them. I really do like that a lot. And there's another page. So instead of like on the contents page like you normally would see, you know, it's just written out. I feel like these are her contents page all without are all throughout the book. So that is, I really do love all these pictures that she has. And then she has like an acknowledgments and then your index in the back to where if there's a certain thing that you're looking for, you can find it easily. And then here is the last page of the book. So she has another picture of all of them. And then here are more books by this publisher. And then you have the back of the book. And then also she did make the Iconic Women series, in case you didn't know that. So that was a look inside of Crochet Zodiac Dolls by Carla Matrani. I hope that you enjoyed looking inside this book. Like I said, I love this one so much. It's such a great reference for making dolls, and I really enjoy her patterns. I feel like they are simple, yet like they're just really, they work up really fast too. They make great gifts. I have made several as gifts and gave several of them away. I just really love, I can't speak enough about this book. I just love it so much. So that's all that I have for you all. I hope you enjoyed this video, and until next time guys, I will see you in another video. Bye.